We are at the Salt Spring Island Conservancy's Blackburn Lake Nature Reserve on Salt Spring Island. The reserve is in the center of the island and it's about 45 acres. We are working on our third year of wetland restoration here at the reserve. We've had some really interesting species at risk start to use the wetland areas. For example, the red-legged frog. We've also had species like the great blue heron foraging in our ponds here. One of our provincially listed butterflies, the common wood nymph, which is not so common anymore, is also found here now. So it's been really incredible to see the mix of things that are starting to use these new wetlands that we're building.
We added an entire acre to the wetland complex here in the south end of the reserve. This year we were really quite surprised and happy to find a leased sandpiper utilizing those muddy margins of the wetland. That's a really exciting thing because shorebirds are suffering from quite a big population decrease across the board, and a lot of that is habitat loss. So when we can support any of that kind of species, we feel really, really grateful. We are presently at 102 species of birds at Blackburn Nature Reserve.
So one of the things that's been really exciting for me as a botanist is seeing all of the native plants that have started to move into our wetland on their own without being planted. My favorite plant today is common bladderwort, which is an aquatic native plant that just moved in either with the beavers or with the duck.
These restored wetlands provide very good habitat for bats, and using these bat detectors, we've been able to identify 9 different species of bats. Some of the smaller ponds are particularly attractive to certain species of bats, such as the endangered little brown myotis and the rare Townsend's big-eared bat.
One of the really big benefits of doing this restoration work is the improvement in the water quality of Blackburn Lake. Quality is a really big concern on Salt Spring, and so being able to stop the sediment flow and the phosphorus that's associated with that soil moving into the lake is a really beneficial part of our wetland restoration.
Well, volunteers are really important for this. Most of the commitment is to improving Salt Spring Island and making this a better place for the birds, for the amphibians. People really care about our environment and want to be part of making it better.
This project also couldn't have happened without the support of a great number of amazing funders that are helping us to restore habitat here on Salt Spring Island. So thank you.